Welcome back. With Thanksgiving holiday travel ramping up, a record number of Americans are expected to take to the skies this weekend and next week. More than 4.6 million people set to fly away for the holiday, according to AAA. Believe it or not, that is higher than pre-pandemic levels. And with increased demand comes a heftier price tag. AAA also noting the average price of a domestic airline ticket this Thanksgiving will set you back about $680. That's a 5% jump just from last year. So what should flyers expect this year at the airports? Joining us tonight, Sara Nelson, president of the Association of Flight Attendants, CWA. Sara, it's great to see you again. Thanks for the time.
Great to see you, Carl.
I guess the first question is, do you think the carriers are prepared for the crowds? Because we've had back office IT issues, we've had staffing issues, we always have weather. How do you think things shape up this year?
Yeah, so I want to congratulate the TSA administrator for staffing up at TSA and making sure that they could be paid more so they could attract TSA workers. But that's still a lot of people to process through those security lines, so we encourage people to get to the airport early. And as far as the airlines go, we've been really pushing on them to make sure that they're putting the infrastructure in place at the airlines to be able to respond when something goes wrong. So there is more staffing there in the background and a little bit more attention on the scheduling provisions, but we're still also flight attendants in the middle of contract negotiations right now and negotiating around some of these issues that affect both crew and passengers, making sure that we can get to proper rest so that we can get to our next flight and help the passengers get on their way. So we're not all the way there to fixing these issues yet, but I think that we're in a much better position than we were last year.
To that point, aren't we at an interesting juncture regarding the union and American tonight?
Yes, American and United Alaska not very far behind them, but American Airlines 99%, 0.5% strike vote with the flight attendants, just out picketing with them yesterday worldwide. And United and American out there with them, too, telling these airlines that they're going to have to compete to the highest standards, just like the auto workers did recently with the Big Three. It's time for flight attendants to get paid. American Airlines flight attendants have not seen a raise since 2019. And under the Railway Labor Act, these contract negotiations can go on forever, but there's only so much that we can take. So we're calling the question now, and we're going to make these carriers pay.
It's been interesting to watch the back and forth between really United to a large degree and the FAA about air traffic control and the ability to keep planes, keep pushing tin. Where does that stand right now, would you say?
Well, look, what people really need to understand is that the understaffing of air traffic control is the result of more than 2 decades of extensions of bills, CRs instead of full funding bills, government shutdowns, so that staffing could not be maintained, so that you can't attract people to this job. Because why would you come into a volatile position where you know you're going to have to work a highly stressful job, and you may actually be required to come to work without getting a paycheck if there's a government shutdown? And every 3 months, there's an extension on the funding, no plan for the long term to rebuild infrastructure, to do the hiring, the training that's needed. So they're severely understaffed. And what that leads to is a cut in capacity, because what the FAA is not going to do is to run an unsafe system. So they'll tell the airlines to cut back on capacity. That will raise ticket prices, and it also makes it much more difficult for the operation and for people to be able to recover. That's what we're talking about here. It's not really the current DOT or FAA's fault, but it is a responsibility of Congress to get this bill passed, and they're doing the same thing again, which is not good because we're already stretched too thin.
Yeah, it is a very complex business, in part because of the safety importance that you point out. Sara, thank you. Good to see you again. Sara Nelson.
Great to see you, Carl. Happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you.